Have you been losing sleep, wondering what The Last of Us Season 2 has in store for us? Well, you're not alone. Join me on this journey as we unravel the secrets and dive deep into what could be the most intense gaming experience of the year. But wait, there's more. What new characters will we meet in Season 2, and how will they impact the narrative? Could there be unexpected alliances or formidable foes waiting in the shadows? When will Season 2 be released? Production hasn't started yet due to the strike, but the team hopes to begin filming in late 2023 or early 2024, which would mean a release in late 2024 or 2025. A firm date is still TBD and dependent on strike resolution. What do you think viewers are most excited or nervous to see in Season 2? Fans are likely both eager and anxious to see how the dark turns in Part 2 translate on screen. Joel's fate and the Abby storyline sparked controversy in the game, so viewers may have mixed feelings about watching those events unfold. But many are also excited to see Part 2 brought to life after loving Season 1. What will happen in The Last of Us Season 2 plot? It will likely adapt the events of The Last of Us Part 2 game. There is a 5-year time jump, with Joel and Ellie now in Jackson, Wyoming. Events lead to them traveling to Seattle to seek revenge on Abby for killing Joel. When will The Last of Us Season 2 trailer release? There is no trailer yet since filming hasn't started. Once production begins on Season 2, a trailer will likely be released on YouTube closer to the season premiere date. Where can I watch The Last of Us Season 2? Like Season 1, The Last of Us Season 2 will likely release exclusively on HBO and HBO Max once available. The exact premiere date is still TBA. How closely will Season 2 follow the story of The Last of Us Part 2 video game? It seems likely that Season 2 will follow the broad strokes of the game's storyline, like Season 1 did with Part 1. The writer has mapped out all of Season 2 and submitted the script for Episode 1 before the strike began. The main characters crucial to the storyline will likely be included, but some details may be adapted for TV. Overall, fans can expect the story to go in a similar dark direction as the controversial Part 2 game. Will there be a time jump between Season 1 and 2 like in the games? There will likely be a time jump, since Ellie is 14 in Season 1 but 19 in Part 2. The showrunner confirms the time jump in the games is important and says there will be moments shown in between the main events, but he ensures it won't be major recasting like in House of the Dragon, so Bella Ramsey will still play Ellie. Which new characters from The Last of Us Part 2 will appear in Season 2? No new characters have been officially confirmed to avoid spoilers, but Abby has reportedly been cast, with the actor not yet revealed. Beyond that, we'll have to wait and see who makes the jump from game to screen. Will Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey's pay be more equal in Season 2? In Season 1, Pascal made much more per episode than Ramsey. As both have gained more star power, it's likely their pay will increase, but it's unknown if the gap will close. The SAG-AFTRA strike outcome could also affect negotiations. Will Season 2 be the final season of the show? Despite Part 2 wrapping up the game story, the showrunner thinks there will be 4 seasons total, but it could range from 3 to 5 depending on the stories told. So while Season 2 likely won't be the last, an end is in sight. How do you think the series will handle the violence and moral ambiguity of Part 2? The show handled the violence well in Season 1, not glorifying it. Season 2 will likely follow suit. The moral ambiguity may be challenging, but the show proved it can tell a complex story. With strong acting and writing, they can maintain empathy for the characters. Framing events thoughtfully will be important. Do you expect Season 2 to be as critically acclaimed as the first? It will be tough to live up to Season 1's near universal acclaim, but the cast and creative team delivered excellently the first time. If they maintain that level, capture the emotion and high stakes, and respectfully adapt the difficult story, Season 2 could achieve similar praise. A drop in quality seems unlikely. What do you think fans of the games are most hoping to see brought to life on screen? Fans likely can't wait for the visuals. More infected varieties and bloody combat set pieces also excite fans. And emotionally, Joel and Ellie's strained relationship and the moral questions raised are compelling elements fans hope to see powerfully depicted. How do you think newcomers who didn't play the games will receive Season 2? Early seasons may hook many newcomers before the story heads into darker territory. Those on board for Joel and Ellie's bond will be tested by its erosion. Shocking violence could also alienate some, but strong writing and acting may outweigh factors that alienate newcomers. Some may end up playing the games after. What do you predict the general audience reactions to Season 2 will be? If Season 2 takes risks and doesn't shy away from Part 2's most divisive aspects, reactions will likely be mixed. Some will praise the show's boldness, while others criticize certain choices. But overall ratings will probably remain high due to the quality and fans on board. How choices resonate will impact reception. Controversy is expected. Do you think Season 2 can live up to the widespread critical acclaim achieved by the first season of The Last of Us? Coming anywhere near the level of unanimous acclaim Season 1 enjoyed will undoubtedly be a tall order for the show's creative team. That first season currently has a 99% critical approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so following up on that level of almost universal praise will be extremely difficult. However, the fundamental strength of Season 1 lied in the incredible acting performances, depth of characterization, thoughtful cinematic production values, and clear affection for the source material. Never allowing quality to drop due to complacency, they have a strong chance of coming close to the first season's acclaim. The basic ingredients are all there to craft another ambitious, emotionally affecting period of the story. A slight dip in reception would not be surprising as the story goes in more controversial directions, but a drastic drop seems unlikely given the proven skills of the creative team. How thoughtfully Season 2 handles its most complex turns from the source material will ultimately determine whether it can contend with Season 1's glowing reception. But when handled with care, the story clearly has ample potential for more critical praise, even if the darker subject matter means it likely won't be unanimous. The Last of Us fans can likely expect Season 2 to follow the main narrative of the Part 2 game, while possibly making some changes for the show. This will lead to a tonally darker and morally ambiguous storyline that may prove controversial yet impactful if handled thoughtfully. With the cast and creative team returning, the quality should remain high. Though living up to Season 1's acclaim presents challenges, fans eagerly await seeing pivotal story elements adapted, while newcomers may have mixed reactions. One thing is certain, people will be talking about The Last of Us Season 2 when it eventually drops. And there you have it, survivors, our in-depth exploration of everything we know about The Last of Us Season 2. If you enjoyed this video and are as excited as we are for the game, The Last of Us community is in for a wild ride, and we're thrilled to dissect every detail with you. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses, exclusive updates, and behind-the-scenes content on The Last of Us Season 2. Don't miss out on any future uploads.